Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more Nostalgia Critic, and it's going to be Doug's first movie. Oh boy, this is going to be a rough one for the Nostalgia Critic because he absolutely hates the Doug animated TV series. Mostly because his name is Doug. I believe his full name is like Doug Walker or something like that. And to have a movie called, Doug, or a TV series, and everyone sing the song and compare it to him, that is a very frustrating thing. I've had the same experience, like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and I'm Charlie Bucket. It's the same thing. Someone has the same name as a movie or something like that, and then they always compare it. So I know how he feels. I've been in that situation as in the same shoes as Charlie Bucket, so to speak. But yeah, it's going to be fascinating to see what Nostalgia Critic has to say about this movie, because I've never watched this movie, but I've seen about one episode of the animated TV series of the dog show or something like that. But yeah, let's see what Nostalgia Critic has to say about it, shall we? Let's go. Oh, that's not a good start. He's depressed. Yeah, he's not happy. This music.
Fucking people.
Wow, he's...
Yes, indeed. For those who don't know, I have a particular hate for the cartoon series Doug. Not because the show itself is an ungodly, boring waste of time.
I think I watched one episode.
Doesn't help. But more that anyone growing up with the name Doug was constantly tortured by the fact that this show was about a wimpy, unpopular dorka doofus who coincidentally shared the same name. Just hearing the theme music alone seems to be causing an impressive tumor in my brain that I have decided to name Pork Chop. I look forward to when it finally finishes me off and I never have to listen to that song again.
Damn, that is fucking deep.
Once Disney took over and started running the show on ABC as opposed to Nickelodeon, fans were outraged because, the original was such a classic. So once Disney asked the loyal fans if they would like to see a motion picture based on the astounding epic hero, people all over the world proudly replied, and the movie was made. And we're here to look at it today. Why? Because you goddamn hate me.
Yep.
Fucking people.
Yep, I hear.
Demand. Let's take a look at Doug's first movie.
People do enjoy torturing you, Nostalgia
I have to point
Critic,
out that
don't
this
they?
title is pretty pompous, as if to indicate that there's no doubt that our film is going to be so popular that, of course, it's going to warrant a sequel. But unlike Pokemon, the first movie, where they knew the sequels were already made, this one was just on its own. And, wouldn't you know it, the film didn't make enough money to milk any sequel.
Damn.
And that must be bad because this is fucking Disney.
Yeah, Disney's
a monsters.
yeah,
They have the
Disney's
balls
a
to take
money-making
classic fairy tales
machine.
and say, hey, what did ever happen after Happily Ever After? Well, you can find out in Cinderella 4, Filing Royal Taxes.
Jesus.
But I digress. The film opens in the 90s, but for some reason people act like it's the 50s, as being told by the 70s, as we see school bully Roger, not voiced by Billy West, buy your torches and pitchforks here, who's preparing to pull off another prank on Doug and his friend Skeeter.
Don't you think this is kind of mean?
It's unhealthy for me to bottle up my natural childlike spontaneity.
I guess they're really hoping they're
Okay.
paper-mache Chinese dragons.
Turn off a little
Very
bit.
funny, you guys. Hardy har. Well, you had your fun. Now you
Oop,
can
now
go
it's too loud. Wow. That's not what happened. That was
There's
just
no
special
gore,
effects.
But there is something just as equally terrifying. The opening credits.
Roll it, pork chop.
God, here it comes, the
Oh
opening
boy.
theme.
What? Where's the do?
You mean they changed the opening theme?
That's me. Pork chop.
Wow. But
Hallelujah! Oh,
I like
bland.
the...
It's forgettable. It sounds like nothing I would ever remember in recent history. But hey,
But I
so's
like the
fucking
original.
show.
It was catchy.
It's absolutely perfect. Rest in hell, you goddamn theme. May an army of devils sing thee to thy fiery death. Oh,
What
oh,
the
that
fuck?
good hatred. Oh. After
That's
we
fucked
just
up.
assume Skeeter got away from the monster, Doug informs us of the one thing that's on everybody's mind.
That means at school, people have just one thing on their minds.
Valentine's Day!
Isn't it romantic?
I don't think that was on my mind. I think in high school the only thing on your mind is getting laid to be the coolest kid.
I mean, the girls I can understand, but the boys? Really? Somehow this doesn't seem particularly realistic.
Hey, Bobby, good job on that last shot.
Oh, you know, it's these new Air Jordans.
Ah, those don't do anything.
Yes, they do. They can make you reach the net easier.
Oh, Bobby, you've been watching too many commercials.
Seriously, is nobody thinking about the dance? So Doug decides he wants to ask out the sweetheart he's always too nervous to approach.
Yeah, of
Girl
course.
next door with jaundice, Patty Mayonnaise.
I knew I had to find a way to make this dance really perfect.
The student council's supposed to pick
What's
two
the guy
people to
with the
coordinate
asparagus
dance,
hair?
but
What the hell's up with
nobody
that?
signed up. Whoever we get is gonna have to work day and night to get ready.
Day and night? Right, pay close attention, Miss Mayonnaise.
Miss Mayonnaise.
Hi, totally pointless fantasy sequence.
We hit him right in the middle with a big heart-shaped mirror ball. Bang!
Oh, Doug, you're so dance plannery.
I can understand having a fantasy dreaming about working with her, but why is a World War II general?
Yeah.
It's just so random. Don't fantasies have to have some sort of logical reasoning behind them? One of these days, I like to do a crossover with Nash.
You are weird.
Do you really think I'd be good at organizing a dance? I've never done anything like that.
I think you'd be great at whatever you wanted to do, Patty.
Especially me.
Oh,
Not
come
much
on.
competition.
So both Doug and Patty sign on for the dance committee, but only Patty gets chosen. The other position goes to a guy named Guy.
Guy Graham, upperclassman, heads up, dinky dance. Bang!
It turns out Guy joined the committee to get fresh with Patty too.
Whoa, what's with the bizarre animation there?
Has
This
real
is...
accomplishments, and he's friends with my daddy.
Fine, young man.
But for the moment, even bigger news seems to have fallen into their lap.
The monster. I told you there was a monster.
So after they dissolve to 1 second later, Doug gets excited about the possibilities a picture of a foot can bring.
A guy with three toes, maybe?
When the biggest thing ever happens,
Biggest thing ever.
Doug imagines himself a
I don't even think the toes have names. I only
Now
know
what's
one,
going on?
but a toe. What's the rest of them called?
rendezvous with a certain young woman.
Oh, quail
5
man.
toes.
Jesus,
One's
what is
called
the
a toe.
point of these
The big toe.
fantasies?
What's the other called?
he
The
plays
4.
character
I
on
don't
the
think he
show,
got a name.
But what does that have to do with what's going on right now?
What a lonely life a toe must have. Those other 4.
Looks like an uninvited guest is trying to crash the party, Quail Dog.
It's like if Scrubs and Family Guy took all their pointless
Oh,
cutaway
boy.
jokes and turned into some sort of horrible hybrid of wasted time.
Oh, Jesus.
Quail Man and his super pal, Quail Dog.
And not only that,
Quail
this
Man?
fantasy
I thought
goes
it
on
was
for a while.
Question Man or
Almost as if we
something.
went into a totally different movie. If only I was so lucky.
Yeah, you're not that lucky, Nostalgia Critic. You're fucked. If I had to watch the movie That Shall Not Be Named, I'm making you fucking watch this shit.
Grab my balls.
That's a
I'm not
labyrinth.
kidding. This fantasy goes on for like 4 minutes, which in Disney animated years is like 20.
Quail Dog turns the high-powered disco lights into the eyes of the monster, momentarily disorienting the reptilian rowdy.
I don't even get it. Does Doug just black out
David
for a
Bowie was in
while
the
while his
labyrinth,
friends
I
just
believe.
look at him awkwardly?
So, Doug, what do you think about the picture? Doug, I miss you when you do this.
Oh, this is creepy. Yeah.
Why do you go where I can't follow?
Meanwhile, Roger and his henchmen, because all school bullies have henchmen in cartoons,
Yeah,
put
of
together
course.
a plan to find the monster they discovered the other night.
There is only one thing that can save us from certain destruction. I
What?
present to you Robo Crusher.
Robo Crusher.
Note the pincer claws and X-ray eyes. I've drawn myself down here for scale. Money is no object.
Okay, so
Okay.
all reality connecting to what children do in high school has totally been removed.
It is being
But I guess that's
thrown
what I
out the
expect in a
window.
world where everybody looks like a Dr. Seuss mutant.
Yeah, true.
Hello?
You're trying to make sense in a
Look, Patty.
movie where everyone's different
Got
colors.
Mr. Bluff to give us money to have the dance at. Are you ready for
And
this?
where are all the adults, all the parents and
Okay, I
stuff?
swear to
I haven't
God she
seen
said
like an
Funky
adult
Town.
yet.
Funky Town.
Funky
You know,
Town.
it's gonna be
The
an
fuck town.
orgy theme. Think Bazooka Joe meets a night in Paris. But little do they know that the monster from the other night followed them home. So they take the paranormal activity approach in that they never call the cops and try to fight off the scariness themselves.
Of course. That's the smartest thing to do.
But they find out that the monster isn't scary at all. I dare even call him a complete letdown.
Can't believe that. He tried to eat Herman Melville.
Hey, he looked. He thinks it's his name.
You like that name? Herman Melville?
Okay, monster. From now on, your name is Herman Melville.
Ooh, I feel disgraced somehow.
Oh
So
boy.
they go to their friend Mr. Dink to tell him all about the monster.
Everyone
And, to be fair,
with that
he
name
does
is rolling
manage
in
to
their
deliver
graves.
The only funny scene in the movie.
Virtual reality.
It's like we're standing right in your living room.
Everything's right where it is in real life. It's exactly like being here, only much more expensive.
Sort of like watching Doug on the big screen when you could be watching it at home for free.
Mr. Dink, meet Herman Melville, the monster of Lucky Duck Lake.
So they let the mayor know about their discovery, and I guess because she's in politics, her first reaction is to cover it up.
Well,
You mean to tell me that he came out of that polluted
I guess
lake?
this is the first adult I've seen so far.
Now, if we call the newspaper owned by Bluffco and tell them we've got a story that Bill Bluff is a polluter, someone will kill the story. And let's just say it won't be good for Herman either.
Being the mayor, it's not like I have any possible power to fix this problem at
Yeah.
all, so I guess we're stuck.
Yeah. It's just...
Get a clue, you moron, get a clue! But she does decide to hold a
You're the
press
mayor,
conference
you have
the
all
next
the
day
power.
to show the monster on her terms. So Doug tells Patty about what's going on, right in front of Guy, who's good friends with Mr. Bluff.
Yeah.
We have proof Mr. Bluff's polluting the lake.
I wouldn't go around saying stuff you can't prove.
Well, I've got proof.
Dumbass! How much of a dumbass are you? In fact, if you look up dumbass in the dictionary, you'll
There's
find
a
a picture
picture
of...
of Tommy
What's
Wiseau.
you in there?
Oh
You better watch
god.
yourself. Mr. Bluff
Oh
got us in
god, that
Bucky
was
Town
Tommy
how to
Wiseau,
kiss.
wasn't it?
Stop saying Fucky Town. It's a G-rated flick. Learn to
Tommy
pronounce your
Wiseau
N's.
wasn't dumb. The Room was an amazing
It's going to be
movie.
big news.
Not The Room,
But
The
when the
Room.
day of the big news conference arrives, Doug thinks there's something suspicious about all the reporters.
This is only one room.
What could have given him that idea? Maybe because they're all dressed like Robert Stack Flashers?
Thank you, Mayor Tippy.
What? What?
Sorry. Always wanted to do that on TV.
You're a waste of thought. So, to save the monster, Doug totally bails on the
Fuck
news
it.
conference.
Continue to move it.
Right. I think we made a big mistake.
Mr. Bunny, is this your idea of a joke?
I'm sorry, I gotta go now.
I knew it. Sea monsters. Right.
I can't believe it. I had no idea Doug would lie like that.
I say we judge strictly by how it looks and in no way question motivation or character.
So after they find out that the reporters did indeed work for Mr. Bluff, and that it was just a plan to capture the monster, the mayor's plan is going to
Wow.
be A. Have Bluff arrested,
Have
B. Document all that she can through video and eyewitnesses that the monster is real, or C. Have some of Bud's famous leftover meatloaf.
Now, what do you say we have
Probably
some
C.
of Bud's famous leftover meatloaf?
Yep, I thought so. She was the most stupidest, illogical fucking...
Tell me I'm on Mars! None of this makes any goddamn sense!
Yeah,
I
I'm
must
with
be
you.
on Mars!
I'm with you, don't worry,
This
this
is
does
as
make
logical as
sense.
Roger and his friends actually making that giant robot they were talking about.
Oh, come on. What's this, RoboCop? What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, what? You never did this in high school? I did it all the time! Right
I
after
didn't.
the honor roll in Muggle Studies.
Didn't you look at my plan? It's supposed to be...
Oh yeah, every high school student built
But
a
it's
rocket
okay.
ship to go
They
to
have a
Mars.
shrinking
That's normal.
ray to make him the scale they want.
Building robots and shit.
Hey, here's an idea. Instead of calling a news conference about a sea monster, why don't you call the news conference about a bunch of high schoolers that made a fucking shrinking ray? Or a
Yeah.
giant fucking robot? Don't you think that should get some
That's-
attention?
that's-
Don't you think
that's
instead
more
of just
shocking.
shrugging comedically, these kids should get a Nobel Prize for changing the world of science as we fucking know it? What the hell's wrong with you jelly bean colored Simpson rejects?
People.
But
He's losing it.
I digress. Things, believe it or not, get even weirder as Roger's robot turns into a motherly housemaid. A sort of Julia Child bot, if you will.
Now, let's change out of that.
Maybe he used his mother's personality or something?
Okay, this idea could be salvageable if she gets in a bloody death match with Rosie from the Jetsons. I don't know how they fit in, but trust me, they couldn't make it any worse. So, because we're not done ripping off every G-movie cliche known to cinema, we now get the bit where they disguise the creature as a person, and of course, everybody falls for it.
Yeah, of course.
It's Herman Nunini.
Ah, what a beautiful
You can
name.
put a...
Herman Nunini.
Hey,
You could
you know
put
what?
a
This is
fluffy
really
hat on a
stupid.
dog, and everyone would believe it would be a human being. I mean, it's just silly.
Look at Doug with that cute.
Wait a minute.
Cute
What?
gal?
Look at Doug with that cute.
Look at that
Okay,
cute
alright.
gal. Are they
I can believe
fucking
the boys getting excited
insane?
for the dance. I can believe the mayor not using her powers at all to prove an earth-shattering discovery. I can believe high schoolers can build a giant robot and a shrinking ray and have none of that get any media attention. But if you expect me to believe
God.
that any high school girl, mind you, will look at this deformed demon, think he's a female student, and actually verbally acknowledge that she's cute, you are on meth!
You were
My
fucking
God, do you
on
have
some
any
serious
idea how the
drugs.
teenage female mind works? They will pick apart anything that is not stylized perfection. This is the species that's turning this into a cultural phenomenon. They will
Twilight, oh
criticize
God, though.
Thighs, for God's sake! And you're seriously telling me they would call this beauty show genocide cute? You are fired from breathing. Please, pack up your
Oh,
desk and
God.
kindly leave live. But I
Please say
digress.
you digress.
Doug,
Please
I
say there's no
understand
more.
you'll be lied to. I'm not blind, you know. I know who you're really spending your time with. That Hermione girl you've been hanging around with all day.
I already made a Hogwarts joke, so I'll just let this
Fucking yeah.
Come on, Patty, she's not even a girl.
I know you think I must be dumb because I believed all that monster stuff before, but I hope you don't think I'm that gullible, Doug.
Well, you think that, and really, Doug, you're trying to date this girl? So later
Just-
that night, Bluff
she's
captures
not
the
very
creature and they
intelligent,
take him
is
away. Trying to think of something to do, Doug comes across the story that Guy is writing for the school paper.
On the screen, next week's Weekly BB.
Monster destroyed. Bill Bluff a hero.
We're too late.
Damn.
Herman's dead.
Wait, you just said it was next week. Obviously, he wrote it ahead of time before it happened.
Yeah.
They killed Herman. This stinks.
Yeah, but it's next week's paper.
Yeah.
The horrible monster was blasted into smithereens, thus saving the dance organized by cool upperclassman Guy Graham.
It's next week's paper!
Night of fun turns into
Next
night
week's
of
paper, yeah.
Oh, Didn't you see Tomorrow Never Dies? It's a James Bond scheme! Wake the fuck up!
Wait, the dance isn't until tonight. Of course. Guy wanted to make sure this was in next week's paper.
You mean when I said it was next week's paper, it was actually next week's paper?
Eh.
Oh, Guy must have known I'd be stupid enough to do whatever it is my brain just did there. So, the
Yeah,
night of
this
the
is
dance
just-
comes and
this is
nobody
just
seems
painful.
to question why security has been up to Nazi level extremes.
Whoa, that's a big
So
extreme.
glad to see so many of you lovely people here tonight. We would especially
Blues
like to
Brothers.
welcome all the representatives of Illinois' law enforcement community who have chosen to join us here in the Palace Hotel ballroom at this time. We certainly hope you all enjoy
God, I
the show.
fucking love the Blues
They
Brothers
managed
movie.
to find the monster and dress
The
up
first
the
one,
Fembot
anyway.
to go in posing as him.
Second one was okay as well. The third one was a bit.
Whoa, pretty harsh on the robot there, aren't you guys?
Wow. Oh, wow.
I can't believe
Damn.
how needlessly cruel they're being
They
to this
massacred the damn thing. That is sad.
thing. So they
That is-
returned the monster to the water
that
and
was
Bluff has to
sad,
explain
honestly.
it.
Mayor Dink. Bill, I think you should discuss your pollution problems with me.
Oh, yes, of course. Certainly.
And just like most elected officials, they come into the problem too late, do absolutely nothing to solve it, and yet somehow they take all the credit when it finally works out.
Sounds like a
You
real
elected
politician.
them, folks.
Sounds like a politician, alright.
Herman!
But the monster comes back one more time to say goodbye after the people have left.
I forgot. I brought you something. Remember this? Herman Melville's works?
Moby
Yes,
Dick.
he writes about a monster in the water who people try to hunt down and kill. But don't worry, though. He'll
That's the
enjoy the
comfort,
ending.
yeah.
So we go
Wouldn't
back
that boat
into the
get
water
wet
and we
and
get to see our favorite
break the
character
book?
one more time before the film ends.
he's in water, so wouldn't
No,
that
no,
book
not
just
that puke stain.
trying to make logic here? Oh my god.
God,
This
I feel
poor
so sorry
thing.
for this thing.
Yeah. Oh my god. I feel sorry for it.
How is it in a cast of characters this big and literally this colorful, the only one I feel any amount of emotion for is the lifeless robot?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to watch.
It is. I actually feel fucking more emotional attached to this robot than anything in the movie.
Give him
That's
his
sad.
robot. You have America on your side.
Patty and I
Well,
danced on the
I want to go jump into the movie and repair the damn robot. I feel sad for it. It's just trying to do what it's programmed to do and make happiness or whatever it is.
I'll just assume that's a fart we're ending on and call the film quits. So
Yeah.
that was Doug's first movie. Aren't you so glad they brought that to the big screen?
No, not really.
I mean, what was even the purpose? Nothing about it screamed cinema, so why did they even make it? As you probably guess, it suffers from the same problem that the show suffers from. It's bland and boring! I hate this movie. I hate this show. I hate everything having to do with it. And thank God this is the last thing I ever have to review
Oh,
having to
boy.
deal with it. Because I swear, if I hear that song one more time, I don't know what's gonna
Someone
happen.
play this song.
I'm the nostalgia break. I remember it.
Yep, there we go. Thank you. His head just exploded. I gotta say, that is the most catchiest fucking theme ever. It really is catchy. Well, it's better than hearing, like I said, someone comparing me to Charlie Bucket and someone singing Cheer Up Charlie, you know, that from that classic. God. Oh, that poor robot. Yeah.
It's con time!
Con time.
From November 11th to November 13th, I'm gonna be returning to ShadowCon in Tampa, Florida.
ShadowCon.
Also in November, from the 18th to the 20th, I'm gonna be at Collision Con, which is in Pheasant Run, St. Charles.
Well,
Right
it's
in
a
my
bit
home state
too
of
late for
Illinois.
me. It's
Go there, and I will bring the fun.
bit too late for me because that was a couple of years ago. That was Doug's first movie. Nostalgia Critic was absolutely wonderful in this. He's a champ for, just reviewing it. Because I know that feeling, reviewing a movie that you don't want to watch and something that's just utterly painful. So credit to him for having the balls to actually get through it. But yeah, I didn't felt no emotional connection to this this movie. The only thing I felt sorry for was that robot, honestly. Why? Why would you do that? That's so cruel. I actually felt emotion for a machine, which is pretty fucking hard to pull off. Yeah, I mean, this was pretty damn good. I know you're probably thinking, the animation, that is. The rest of the movie just sucks. But I like the animation, the weird bizarreness of everyone's purple or different colors and everyone's wearing bizarre polka dot t-shirts, and it's just all weird, bizarre animation, and I like that. I know that's weird, but I do. I like that weird quirkiness to it. You know, if it was like a normal animation and everyone looked like humans and everything was rational and normal, it wouldn't be the same. It would be probably better for you, but more watchable. But for me, it wouldn't be as creative and unique. It wouldn't be creative and unique with its own sort of personal style, in a way. So I give a point for that, the creativity, all the colors, different sort of t-shirt, polka dot stuff. So yeah, I give a point for that. And I give a point for the music as well, because that fucking theme song is just amazing. But that's all the reason why I could think of giving it a point. But as for the rest of the movie, it didn't make sense. I mean, building a shrink ray and a robot and building it like that's everyday normal stuff. It just sort of, it just doesn't make fucking sense. And you know, the monster dressing up as a girl, and everyone's convinced that it is a girl. I mean, it truly is just a very strange phenomenon. But yeah, either the case, I did enjoy the sort of animation and the music, so I can give 2 points for that. As for the rest, nah, fuck it. But yeah. If you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.